Hey, are we live? Oh, we're live.
We're
All
live.
right.
Live from the
No, wait,
polar
yes, right.
vortex.
Live
Oh.
from the polar vortex. It's the old man and the MC. Woohoo! Well,
Cold.
good evening to viewers.
Hi, friends.
So far, good to see you. Just check in with us. So what's up?
You'll notice we're wearing hats.
Yes.
Because it's the polar vortex.
Yeah. Oh boy. Is it
Oh,
ever?
yeah.
Woo!
It's so cold
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
So, what's the current temperature there, Dano?
Oh, geez,
Do you know
I
that?
didn't even check on that, but I can.
Dan,
Okay.
check on the time. Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to check
okay.
on the temperature. Yep, just a second.
The temperature
Is
at a smidgen past 7.
it is -17 and clear right now in
And
Minneapolis.
what's the feel like temperature?
Feels like, I don't know. Feels chilly.
Oh God, don't you have that?
No,
What
I don't
kind of
have
weather
the
app
feel
do
like
you have?
temperature on my app.
Oh
Okay,
geez.
I just have the actual.
3 with
Really?
a 7-mile-an-hour wind. Oh yeah, don't you know?
Whoa. Okay. Well,
Okay.
that's good. So,
would you like to? Should we? Should we have the fashion show part of the? What are we starting with?
Sure. Yeah. We can just show them. We got some hats together because what do I always say?
You're going to be the first guy to put a hat on when it gets cold.
When it gets cold, I'm the first guy to put a hat on.
Yep. So
Exactly.
we're going to go through a little fashion.
Yeah.
You know, when it's this cold in Minnesota, you have to dress in layers.
Mhm,
And so
mhm.
I've come to you today actually dressed in layers.
Layers of hats.
Layers
Wow.
of hats.
Okay.
I have this cool thing. This is really, I think this is yours.
Yes, it is.
I
Yeah.
like this.
I got that.
It's like a hood thing. I think the technical term is baklava.
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay,
I got
yeah.
it last year during the.
Look at how long this thing is.
I know.
Like, wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay.
All right, and I just got this hat.
Okay. The thing my friends in Southern California, some things you might want to know about hats.
Yeah.
Is you want a hat that's not too loose, a knit, because if it's blowing, the wind will go through. And you want a hat that comes down here and covers your ears like that. And if you have a 5 head like I do, you want a hat that's lower on your forehead.
You have a what?
I have a 5 head.
What
Most people have a 4 head. I have a 5 head.
Oh, that was a joke. I get it.
It's a joke.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was a real thing.
No, it is a real thing.
Okay. All right.
That's my favorite hat that you're going to put on.
Can I try this on?
Dan's got a nice
Ooh.
Columbia one here. It's got a little
like
tassel.
this.
That's
like
a good
this,
one because it has real soft stuff right there.
Mhm.
Yep. For you sportos out there, Jim, I'm sure you're already in bed, but
Ooh, nice.
Play like a champion today. Got your little Notre Dame on
hat.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
classic right here.
That's a classic
Yeah.
Minnesota
Yeah.
hat.
So wear this when I go out shoveling.
Elmer Fudd.
Whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's a classic.
That's a good
kind
one.
of a Gomer Pyle-y. Yeah,
Mhm,
that's a good one.
mhm.
This is a hat when you go to the Minnesota Twins first spring
In
game.
April, and the polar vortex hasn't gone away
Yeah,
yet.
that's you get that for free.
Yeah.
It's good because it's really long.
Yeah, it's a
and
nice
you can
one.
kind of bring it down,
Mhm.
when it's really cold.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait,
and then,
there's more.
Oh, there's more hats.
You got
Okay.
a little beanie. This is a man's beanie. This is good.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
This is
stole that from my ex-husband.
Really? I don't think so.
I think I did.
Okay.
It's a Columbia one. That's a little more dressy.
Yeah, I can tell.
So when you have this many hats, you don't really care what hat you put on. You just have to put one on. I'm always a little suspicious when I see women out at the store. Julie made this one. This one's cute. When I see women out at the store and they're perfectly matched, hat matches coat, matches everything. No, you're not really from here, but just put the shit on and go outside.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if Connie is watching or not, but she's lives in Colorado, so I got a nice Colorado style hat here. How do you like that one?
Oh, I like that one.
Okay, that's
I never
good.
know. This one is. Never know how to wear this one, backwards or frontwards.
I think we're at the apex of the vortex.
We're at the apex of this is the last hat fashion show.
Oh, okay.
This one, this hat and this other Notre Dame hat were bought at the Notre Dame Stanford game back in the day.
Right.
With Tracy and Annie. So these hats
really?
have special meaning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can see, but
Oh,
I
hope
made
they can.
some ice candles tonight. I'm actually
Should
gonna
I
kind of
feature one?
yeah. Maybe you can you
Here,
move one
this
over
one's
here?
a twofer.
Okay.
This is a double.
All right.
See,
Yeah.
it's kind of got a. I don't know if you can see. There's a little
it's
hole in
right
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little ice candle.
Oh, that's really nice.
Dan
Yes,
loves
that's really
him
nice.
some ice candles.
Yeah, they're fun to make. And then, okay, you got another one?
Yeah, I got this one. And if those of you who like tapers, we made little candle holders.
Yeah, yep. And then I'm going to actually pick up the camera right
crazy.
now. And we've got, can we see that one over there?
Yeah,
that's a nice one. See that one? That one's lovely. That's my favorite, really.
Yeah,
it's quite classy.
Quite classy.
Yes,
there you
indeed.
go. Dan made this on the front porch today.
Yeah.
I like it because it's really clear.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's fine. You know, the thing about the ice candle, though, is you have to put them in well, you either have to use them outside or they melt, or you have to put them in something that catches the water when they melt. Right,
that's true. Then you try not to burn down the house while you're doing it. So far, so good.
Okay. You never know.
All right. Well, the big thing tonight, really, I would say, we got pretty excited about. We're having a little contest here this evening. It's a Polar Vortex song contest.
You can feel free to sing along.
Yeah. Please, get out your
harmonicas,
your Polar Vortex caroler book, because I'm sure you have one. Yeah,
I like it.
Polar
Vortex
carols.
Book.
Yeah,
Book of Carols.
Yeah, that's why these are so short, because it's so freaking cold out.
Yeah.
You can't sing a whole long song.
Yeah.
But we thought, and this might be.
We made our own ice today outside. The ice in these glasses we made in the front yard.
Wow, that's a convincing lie. So we thought. Apparently, it's the second coldest day ever in Chicago. Oh, maybe we should give them a few weather facts before we go into the big contest.
Weather facts.
Because we've got we're up to 7 viewers.
7 viewers.
Incredible.
Hi, friends.
Yes,
okay,
indeed.
What are your weather facts?
We should have a check-in. Check-in with you. Now we're
come
down
on,
to 6. Who just laughed?
Okay, calm down, Brett Kavanaugh.
Okay. Apparently.
Well.
Okay, go ahead. You tell me something.
Okay, well, I want to know if you know what a polar vortex is. Would you like the?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah,
I have a little
tell me.
science here.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, what is the polar vortex? The polar vortex is an atmospheric.
Hey, look, you can see the
circulation.
Look in the reflection of my glasses, everyone. That's really cool because you can see our.
Shut up.
Okay.
Wait, that just reminded me of a story. Somebody said they didn't want to listen to us because we talk too much.
Yeah. Well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
First of all, if you're Linda's friend.
And
that's
we
not
talk
a problem.
Too much. Come on.
Give me a break.
Okay.
All right.
The polar vortex is an atmospheric circulation pattern that sits high above the poles in a layer of the atmosphere called the stratosphere. Okay, now the structure can weaken. Oh, this is good though.
Okay.
The structure can weaken as a result of abnormal warming in the poles, causing it to split off into 2 smaller sister vortices.
Oh.
That may travel outside their typical range. So what's happening is there's been a split, and the polar vortex is now the 2 sister vortexes are traveling outside their normal range.
Because of the global warming.
Because of the global warming.
Very
interesting. And then we've got some pretty ass coldness.
Weather. Yeah.
Weather.
Okay. So anyway.
You thought that was going to be boring, didn't you?
I was right. All right. So now, now I don't remember this at all. Like 1996, they say, oh, it's the coldest in a generation, 2 generations. Well, you know what? Okay, fine. But apparently on February 2nd, Groundhog's Day, 1996, it got down to 32 below in Minneapolis. was.
I don't remember that.
I don't either. We didn't call off school, I'll tell you that. But that's fine.
We might have. Was Arnie Carlson the governor? Remember, we had cold days when Arnie Carlson was the governor, and we were all like, "Yeah, Arnie Carlson." We hated him until he called the cold days, and then we were all like, "Oh,
he's
Arnie
the
Carlson.
best guy,
Woo-hoo!"
yeah, governor ever. Anyway, it got down to 60 below in. Well, here's the part I find fascinating or interesting. That night it got down to 60 below in Tower, Minnesota, up there by Embarrass. By Embarrass. And 6 days later, in Tower, it was 108 degrees warmer, which was still only 48 degrees. But
I love that swing.
Isn't it
kind of
cool?
thing. That's kind of cool. Yeah.
And actually, the coldest day ever in Minneapolis was 34 below in January of some year or other. I forgot to write down. The all-time coldest temperature in the
world, U.S.
I think it must be the U.S.
Okay.
Either that or we're the coldest country in the world. Prospect Creek, Alaska at -80 in January of 1971. Rogers Pass, Montana was -70 in 1954.
Wow.
Yellowstone, -66 in 1933. And Maybell, Colorado.
Do we trust those old-timey ones? And was that before they changed the
Well, no, they didn't change what the temperature is. They just changed the wind chill business, which
It's so cold in Minnesota that the forecasters have advised against breathing deep.
What?
It's so cold in Minnesota that the forecasters have advised against breathing deeply or talking while outside because you might frostbite the inside of your body or get hypothermia.
Wow.
That's some freaking cold. Wow.
Tracy is streaming.
Oh, hi, Tracy.
Nice to see you, Tracy. Yes. We can't actually see you. But,
we can't see you.
So anyway, we thought and Chicago is having their second coldest day of all time today. So we thought we would sing. Well, we're gonna have a song contest here in a minute.
Portion.
This is the Vortex song contest, and
the first annual,
and we know you have your songbook out, but you might not be familiar with this one. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This one,
Are we gonna play music in the background?
We might have to because I'm really nervous about this one. So, just
turn to page 746.
Speak,
in your Vortex hymnal.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. And we're just going to kind of have this in the background, so we have some vague. You have some vague.
You know when your friends sing a song and they say, "Oh, do you know this one?" And then they sing it, and you're like, "I know, I've never heard that." Okay. That's kind of what this is going to be like.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
We have to wait. Just play that flower.
Okay.
The longest intro in history.
Yeah. Okay.
This is by Chicago.
Boom, boom. Yeah. Thus, while we're doing it. As I was walking down the street one day,
a man came up to me and asked me what the temperature was that was on my weather app. And I said,
does anybody really know how cold it is? Care
about cold?
I can't imagine why. We've got time enough for frostbite. No, for frostbite. We're going to do frostbite line. Remember? Okay. Never mind. Okay, fine. Okay. All right. So that was our tribute to Chicago.
Because it was so cold there.
Because it was cold there today. And they're not used to.
I have some songs.
No. So now the next part for you 8 steady viewers
If they didn't turn off after that,
who haven't
they
turned
are
it off
truly
yet.
our friends.
This is unbelievable.
Or would you like to hear a haiku?
Oh, you've got a haiku. Yeah,
I have a
let's
haiku.
interject a haiku in here. I
Okay,
forgot,
wait.
yeah.
Let me see where I put the
Okay,
haikus.
yeah,
Oh,
we have a
shoot.
haiku.
Okay. Polar vortex. Wow. Everything is frozen in place. Thank God for vodka.
That's the whole thing?
Okay. It's a haiku.
Okay.
It's three.
Yeah, I forgot.
3
I
lines
thought,
long.
yeah. did it have a title in or not?
No.
Okay.
Would you like to hear it again?
Yes, I would.
Polar vortex. Wow. Everything is frozen in place. Thank God for vodka.
Yeah, but this.
I know, but we're drinking gin. It didn't have the right syllables.
Thank God for gin.
Gin.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So,
Yes.
but now,
Okay.
so we're gonna have a contest, right?
Mhm,
We're gonna,
mhm.
and you 8 voters can vote if you want to when you're done.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
This is a song I wrote today because I was frozen and bored.
Okay.
Okay. Goes to the tune of My Body. My body lies over the vortex. My body lies under the snow. My body is ever so frozen. It's winter in soda, don't you know? Bring up the temperature above freezing. Bring up the temperature today. My nose hairs are frozen in nostrils. My snot is frozen like an ice cube. The temperature here is so cold today. We even have scarves on our boobs. Bring up the temperature above freezing. Bring up the temperature today. We stay in our house and play board games.
Whoa, this is getting
We layer our clothes 3 feet deep. We'd rather live here and complain. We all think the vortex is neat.
Well, there's certainly at least one good part. All right.
Okay, if you think you could write a better Polar Vortex song, let's hear it.
Here we go.
Sparky.
Okay. The vortex is back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey, la-di-da. The vortex is back. If you see it coming, you better cut out on the double. Hey la, the vortex is back. You've been spreading lies about climate versus weather. Hey la-di-da, the vortex is back. The vortex is back, and it's gonna save my reputation. Hey la-di-da, the vortex is back. If I were you, I'd take a permanent vacation. Hey la-di-da. The vortex is back.
That was good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Good. That was good.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Give us another one.
Let's see. Okay. This one is sung to the tune of Away in a Manger.
Oh, that's nice. Yes.
That's a little reverence.
Yeah, okay.
Away in Minnesota, the vortex reigns. The people were frozen when -50 temps came. The weatherman uttered, "It's freezing outside. Don't expose your skin outdoors, for it will shrivel and die." The schools all canceled, the post office too. Thank God for the liquor that's warming inside. Now we are all binging on Netflix and Hulu and hoping for summer to get here soon.
Okay. Good try.
Oh, you're a bitch.
All right.
Okay, let's see what Dan comes up with next.
Okay. All right. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. The vortex is coming to town.
Oh, that's so easy.
He's making a list. He's checking it twice before he decides who to turn into ice. The vortex is coming to town.
Wow. What'd you do with that money?
I'm not falling for that joke. I'm sorry.
The money his mother gave him for singing lessons.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's your turn. Okay.
Oh, you have more than I do, though, don't you? That one was really good.
Oh,
I like the turning to ice part. That was good.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. You want another one?
I do want another one.
Oh, holy shit, it's really, really cold out. It is the night that the vortex came to town. Fall on your knees, 'cause you can't feel your feet. It is the night that the vortex came to town. I can destroy almost any religious sentiment. Thank you very much.
That's really good.
Okay.
Okay, I know you don't know the tune to this one, but this is from a camp song.
All right.
It's
okay.
it goes to the tune of "I Know a Weenie Man," and if any of you 9 listeners or
I
watchers,
know this song.
I know a weenie man.
Yeah. Okay, but
okay. The polar vortex came, it brought Minnesota some fame. When the temps fell to 50 below, low, someday we'll probably thaw. Spring might come after all, and the year the polar vortex came.
Okay.
I lost my place at the end.
Oh, that's
the year the polar vortex came. It really came. Oh,
okay.
You're getting music.
Well, I need a little background to this one.
Okay, while you do that, would you like to hear another haiku?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, hey, don't you know? Then the polar vortex is cold. Minnesota, geez.
Well, say it again.
Oh, hey, don't you know? Them polar vortexes is cold. Minnesota, geez.
Them polar vortexes is, I think you had an extra syllable.
Them. Well, I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay, fine.
Them vortexes.
Okay, I just need a little background to help me kind of.
Oh, this is. You know that it would be.
You know that it would be untrue. You know I'd be a file folder if I was. I'm not quite set on all the words to this one. So,
I see. File folders, just your word to put in.
Yeah, you know that it would be untrue. You know I'd be a file folder if I was to say to you, girl, it couldn't get much colder. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the slush. Now, try now, we can only lose. And our love become a Tupperware party. I guess I got to work on this.
Yeah, you got to work on that one.
I'm not there yet.
No.
Okay.
No, you're not there.
Okay. Do you have no more?
I have another one.
You go ahead.
So scared that our viewers are over this.
No. Oh,
look,
heck no. My last one. No, we're still good.
Okay.
We're
what
good.
have you been doing? Let's save the song for a minute. Let's just have some witty banter.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
What have you been doing during the polar vortex?
Well, I made my ice candles, which we displayed earlier. Netflix, of course. You know, who hasn't been Netflixing?
Have you been playing any Words with Friends?
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps a little bit.
I think Dan might not remember the entire polar vortex because he's been Words with Friendsing.
Well, I like the polar vortex when it comes. It just like it kind of cranks everything up. It's a little more exciting. How about you?
Well, I did some paper grading. I had about I don't know, 400 or 500 papers to grade. So I did that.
Yeah.
And I've been taking some good quality naps.
You have. You've been really doing a good job on the naps.
I love me the naps.
Yeah.
I've been reading.
Are you out of haikus? Because I'm
not out of
haikus.
This.
Okay, give us another one.
Here's the last haiku.
Okay.
Frozen nostril hair makes it very hard to breathe. Booger sickles art.
Oh. Say that again. That's good.
I didn't say it was good haiku.
No, but
frozen nostril hair makes it very hard to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Booger sickles art.
Yeah, that's good. That's I always like when people come up with new words. The booger sickle is a good word. Um,
Did you write any haiku?
no, I forgot. I was busy.
You were busy. What?
I
What were you
don't-
doing? Drinking at the bar.
Well, I did a little bit of that, but that was in preparation for the show.
The show.
Do you-
Okay, just like one serious note. It's
Okay.
really cold outside. Yet last night we had to go outside and move a car because it was
start
on,
a car,
start a car because it was on the
start a
wrong
car,
side
start a
of the.
car. Yeah.
We had to
street.
move it and start it.
Well,
we had to
no,
start it first and
yeah.
then move it because
Okay.
it was on the wrong side of the plowing route.
Uh-huh.
And I took my mittens off for a moment to squeeze the clamp. What is that called? The clamp to put on the battery. And honestly, my hand wasn't out of that mitten for over a minute. And it started to hurt. It was so cold out last night. My hand was hurting.
I don't think anyone cares.
I think people do care how
Really?
cold it is.
Okay. No, I mean,
I
I think
cursed.
that-
I was like, it was a Julius moment.
yeah. Well, okay, sure.
I think they need a little, like, if my friends in Southern California, they don't know
well,
how
that's
cold it is.
true. Yeah. If there's anybody watching who doesn't live like within 2 miles of us, they
Yeah.
might, not realize.
And the nostril hair thing, I'm not sure if any of you, I have people in Arizona too. It's so cold that your nostril hair freezes. That's like really cold.
Are these people? Do they have nostril hair? You don't. You
Don't
seem to have
know
a
my
lot
nose.
Okay. All right.
I do have different size nostrils.
Yes,
so
she does. Yeah.
It's weird. If I had money for plastic surgery,
Oh,
I get my nostrils done.
Oh, I don't even want to hear about this. Okay, it's your turn.
Okay,
Your
so
turn.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
rickroll you. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, sort of, but I don't really know the song associated with this. Somebody just tuned us in and tuned us out just like that.
Maybe they just lost their internet connection because of the polar vortex.
Oh, I bet that's probably what happened.
I think that's
Okay.
probably what happened.
All right.
Okay, so this
Go.
is sung to a tune by Rick Ashley.
Okay.
It's Never Gonna Give You Up, and they call it Rick rolling when you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Oh, now someone else. Fine, just everybody.
Oh, they.
I got one more song, and it's pretty good. So
why are you
don't-
yelling at the people who are listening?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay, so it's got music that goes to it.
Okay.
You can all dance.
Okay. Anytime.
Just cool it. This is the
Okay.
intro.
Okay.
We're no strangers to cold. We know the wind chill is a million below. Oh, oh, oh. A polar vortex is what's going on. You wouldn't want to get this in any other state. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. But I'm going to make...
Okay.
Okay, let me go to the chorus. Never
Okay.
gonna give you Minnesota up. Never gonna trade Minnesota in. Never gonna fly south for the winter. You don't want to hear the rest of it. Never gonna sell the house. Never gonna say goodbye. It's polar vortex forever. It goes on to say, we've been freezing for so long. My ass is freezing, but I'm too shy to warm it.
Is that it?
No.
Okay,
was
keep going.
Outside, we know what's been going on. It's the vortex, and it's staying strong. And if you ask me if I'm freezing, don't tell me you're too cold to see. Never gonna give men up. Never gonna.
Okay.
It was really good in theory.
Yeah, I think you tried a little too
I
hard.
think
on
I
that
did.
one.
It was
Yeah.
really good
Yeah.
though.
No, well,
Never gonna give men up.
I would
Never
just
gonna trade men in.
say
Never
don't-
gonna fly
Have you
south
heard the
with
saying,
the
don't quit your
snowbirds.
day job?
Never gonna sell the house.
Okay,
Never
that's
gonna
enough.
say
That is
goodbye.
enough.
It's
Okay.
polar vortex forever.
Okay, good. All right. So
Oh,
I've got
that
one
was
more.
Dan's mad face.
No, not mad. Not mad. I'm
You're gonna sing because I'm gonna light my lighter. You do that.
okay, good. That's fine. That's fine. Yesterday, the polar vortex seemed so far away. Now it looks as though it's here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half as warm as I used to be. There's an ice cube hanging over me. Oh, polar vortex came suddenly. Why it has to stay, I don't know. It wouldn't say. I did something wrong, now I long for yesterday. What do you think?
That was really good. That
Thank
was
you.
a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
my never gonna give you up one.
You got to
wasn't
work
as
on
good.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, by next year's polar vortex, people, it is gonna be a real song.
Yes.
Nobody
yes.
gave us any questions today.
No,
or
nothing.
chat.
No,
I don't. Maybe our friends don't know how to do
I
that.
don't know. Yeah, that's a little disappointing,
Yeah.
actually.
So, do you have anything else to say?
No, I thought we would end with a.
Okay, wait. Before you end, no matter
Yeah.
how bad this was tonight,
Mhm.
we just used a half hour of your boring day. Now you're a half hour closer to the end of the polar vortex.
Well, that was inspirational. yeah, yeah. Gosh, tune in next week because you don't want to miss whatever whatever half hour of your life you're going to get back again. You will be able to go back to Netflix when we're done here. Yeah, so it's been good. It's we love the vortex. I love the vortex. We're going to end up with a little cold weather song, really.
Yeah.
Just a portion of it.
Are we dedicating this to anybody?
We'll dedicate this to your brother Jim, who is probably sleeping. He had to work today. He had to go out, and even though the mail people didn't have to deliver their stuff, FedEx did, and he was out on the road.
The entire state of Indiana was closed, and Jimmy Dean was out there doing his job.
Yeah.
So this song's for you,
wasn't very happy about it, if you want to know the truth.
May have cursed.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, here we go.
With the caribou crawl and the grizzly bear, we did our dance on a cold road. The song she kept singing made a man's blood run cold. When it's springtime in Alaska,
it's 40 below. Okay, this has been the old man, the MC. Be sure to
dress in layers.
Watch with a friend. No need to suffer alone. And what are they supposed to do?
Subscribe to our page.
Yeah.
Like us. Even in the vortex, with the hat on.
Yep.
Stay warm.
In Alaska, I'll be 6 feet below. So long, friend.